Rameswaram is not just a destination, it's an identity for many people. Located along the ecologically fragile Gulf of Mannar Biosphere Reserve, Rameswaram holds spiritual significance for millions and environmental importance for the entire nation. Every year, this island welcomes nearly 12 million pilgrims and tourists. But with this growing footfall comes a significant challenge: the growing problem of unmanaged waste. Thooimai mission initiated the transition on multiple fronts.
Presently, Rameswaram Island generates close to around 45 to 50 metric tons of waste on a daily basis, and this is more than the processing capacity of the municipality. Critical areas like Pamban Island, temple surroundings, Agni Tirtham, these are areas which have accumulated legacy waste to a large extent, and this has affected the characteristic of the island to a large extent. This waste doesn't end with the island alone. It enters the sea and also changes the marine characteristics of the island, thereby in long term impacting climate change and also the livelihood of the people in the island.
So in Thooimai Rameswaram project, we are looking at cleaning from all possible angles. So from 12th February to 17th, the entire island was cleaned with 2,500 volunteers. There was a team trained to audit, segregate and send it to cement kilns. So basically it is not just clearing, it is recovering and processing.
Nearly 400 tons of waste from garbage vulnerable points was cleared. Fractions were audited and forwarded for scientific processing. This was not a symbolic cleaning. It was a scientific, data-driven, systems-oriented and a community-driven movement. The cleanup was structured around 4 operational pillars: volunteer mobilization, mechanical intervention, scientific waste auditing, forward linkage.
The volunteer mobilization was organized by EFI, Environmentalist Foundation of India, where they supported by the district administration through NSS, NCC and various fisherfolk community and the general public who had participated in this cleanup drive. Along with it, EFI also supported with the mechanical intervention by providing 3 JCB and 5 tipper lorries, which helped us to fast forward the cleanup activity from a place where we are pointing it out to a facility where we are segregating it.
Following this, the cerebral team, supported by the developing standard operating procedure for scientific waste audit. In the waste audit process, they have categorized waste into different streams. The waste is segregated through planned activities, scientifically processed, and then sent for proper forward linkages.
At the Vadakad and Thangachimadam facilities, the waste was segregated into multiple categories: plastics, paper, cardboard, textiles, footwear, etc. Once the waste was sorted, forward linkages were established so that the recovered material could move into the recyclable and the recovery streams instead of going back to the landfill. In many ways, this represents an important shift from dumping waste to depositing it responsibly. Ban on single-use plastics in the island, enforcement raids, CCTV installations, temple waste management, identifying SHGs as agents of change, monitored bins, no burn declaration. The mission initiated multiple fronts.
Infrastructure alone won't be enough. We need an empowered community. That's why we will be conducting targeted capacity building across all levels to all stakeholders. We will be training self-help groups to drive household level waste segregation. We will be guiding the hotels on managing their own bulk waste and upskilling our Thooimai Kavalas. We won't just be clearing waste. We will be training the island to manage it permanently.
Cleaning alone does not sustain transformation. Systems do. Raids on single-use plastics and local resolutions to levy fines. Institutional agreements to ensure source segregation and dedicated processing systems. Training of SHG members as waste animators to drive source segregation. CCTV installation, security gates, roadmap for biomining. This is governance reform in action. Thooimai App demo, citizen reporting, CCTV feed, monitored bins.
To prevent the re-emergence of garbage vulnerable points, a structured 4-month monitoring framework has been introduced. Through the Thooimai App, which is developed exclusively for the Rameswaram people, the citizens can report directly the garbage points to the local body officials. This digital accountability ensures field level response, supervisory verification, district level oversight, state level monitoring. Waste management is no longer invisible, it is transparent, traceable and accountable.
Cleared garbage vulnerable points are converted into green sideways or corridors with plantation drives. This is supported by the Ramna District Administration. Our milestone achievement is planned after 3 years of our engagement in this area, and definitely these areas will be converted into green zones. This is not a temporary beautification, it is an ecological restoration and a complete transformation.
In this fragile ecosystem, what is needed is care and attention. So, we are making the governance framework, the infrastructure framework, and the actual mechanism for correct act of cleaning. So, that is Thooimai Rameswaram.
Our goal is clear: to establish Rameswaram as a zero waste to landfill island and a replicable coastal governance model for Tamil Nadu. Clean Rameswaram is not the responsibility of the government alone. It is the responsibility of every pilgrim, every resident, every institution. Let us protect this sacred island. Let us preserve its biodiversity. Let us make Rameswaram a model for the nation.